Hi, this is Lady Lex UK, and this is a Dreams tutorial. Recently, Entropy Tamed changed his logo, and it looks like this. Now, I'm sure that is a really amazing effect, and I thought I'd try and work out how he did it. Now, I don't know 100% whether he did it in this method, but this is a nice simple method in order to make your own little ident of a similar nature. So, let's start. Now, first of all, I need a microchip and a switch. Now this is going to allow us to turn the design on and off, and that can be very, very useful. So I'm going to wire the on off button to the power on our microchip. Then I'm going to open this up. I'm going to delete the floor because we don't need that. Right, I'm going to put in actually no, first of all, before we do any of this, we're going to create our logo. So I'm going to go into sculpt mode. I'm going to choose black, and I'm going to make a cube stretched out into a rectangle, and I'm going to make it nice and thin like so, and I'm going to stamp that down in the center of my view, and I'm going to take a camera and I'm going to position my camera so that is the center view. That's where I want it to be available. Just trying to get it so that it's lined up. Can be a little bit of a to and froing process. I want it as straight as possible. I'm going to go with that. Okay. So I exited the camera editor, and that's now where my camera is. And I'm just going to zoom in, and I'm going to make a camera bookmark at this point so that I can select my switch at any point. So I've got access to it there. Okay. So now we're going to design our logo into this black box. So I'm going to go into sculpt mode, choose black. I'm going to go with a sphere, and I'm going to go with surface snap. And I'm going to go into smear, and now I want to take that out. Now that is too thick, so let's make this thinner. Thin. There we go. And now I can cut into it. Right, so I'm going to design myself a logo. So I'm just gonna there we are, there's my logo. I might do that again actually. Okay. There we go. There's my logo. If you're doing lots of text and everything, you're going to have to take your time to get it so it looks nice. But there we go. I've got my logo designed. And that's what's going to be visible. Now, looking at that, I'm going to need to squeeze and stretch my canvas at the back there so that it's not too big either the side, and there we go. I think that's okay. That's fine. So there's my logo. That's going to be shining through, and now we get to put in, so we go back to our view and then open our microchip. Right, let's put the microchip over here. I'm going to put in some text gadgets. So first of all, I need to put in a space. If you don't put anything in here, it's not going to work. It's not going to show up on the screen. I'm going to make it black. I'm going to turn the shadow off, turn on auto fit, and I'm also going to get rid of the curviness so it's a nice straight shape. And I'm going to put that there. Then I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to move that one over here. And I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to stretch that one out, and I'm going to put that on the top of there like that, and then copy it again, and then pull that down to underneath there. Now let's press play and we should be able to see it. There we go. There's our logo, and I can see that that's not quite right. So I need to just adjust that one like that. Yeah, now it's too high. Just a tad. Just a tad too high. Okay. Try again. Yeah, again a tad too high. That'll do. Okay, so now you can see that the design is at the back there, but you can also see that this black is not the same color as this black. So we're going to go to our camera view. I'm going to switch it off so that we don't have to see it. And we're going to put in a sun sky gadget. I'm going to put that in there. First of all, I want to make that white. And then I want to take the sky brightness right down to nothing. That didn't do anything. That was weird. Oh, it's because it's turned off. Stupid me. Let's put it... There we go. Okay, turn the switch on. And there we go. So at the moment we can't see anything, but at least it's all black. You can just about see our logo there. So now what we need to do is put a design at the back here. I'm going to use this nice kaleidoscope and make it nice and big, like so. And there we go. There we have it. As simple as that. We have our nice logo. I've still got my imp, so we're going to sort that out in a minute. Right, now, and Entropy Tamed's logo, once it's done all this fancy stuff here, it then fades to a single colour. So let's give us that option. So back to this. Turn the switch off so we can see. Right, so I need to design some paint that's going to go over the top of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a cube. Like so. Stamp it down. And then I'm going to go into paint mode. And I'm going to pick a colour that I want my logo to be. And then rule fleck. And then draw a line across like so. Come out. And then clone my paint fleck until you create a nice sheet. I can get rid of the block. Whoops. That was stupid. Right, I just did. Right, you've got to merge the paintings first. Then get rid of the block. There we go. Right, so now I've got this in place. Right, so I'm going to need, again, go back to this. Switch that on. and we need this in position the right place. So let's press play and see. Yep, that's it. That's lovely. Right. So now inside our microchip, I'm going to put a timeline. Let's turn this off so I can see what I'm doing. So back again to this. Turn that off. Right. So here's our timeline. I'm going to create a keyframe. And we're going to open this up. And we're going to make this opaque. And then let's give it a 10-second effect. Put our keyframe there like that. Let's alter this keyframe. So I'm going to make that 100% like that, and I'm just going to make this 0 for quite a while, and then it does that, and then it keeps the keyframe at the end. Right, let's try it. Yeah, okay. Now we need to turn it on. There's our logo. And then it goes purple. There we go. So that's it. It's as simple as that. You could also use the reverse of this. So instead of using a block that you've cut out, you can just put another text box with black text so that the text is black, and you make this whole hole with just some black text in it. That works really quite well. Make the hole the same size as the text, so you don't have to have this cut out, but this is the effect we were trying to go for. Let's rewind it again and play it again. So there's our logo. It takes a long while for it to I mean, you would do this a much shorter time span for an ident, but there you go, and now it's gone all purple. And I think Entropy Tamed also put some text up, so we can put in a text gadget. Like this, and put in the text logo explained instead of Entropy Tamed. So I want that. We'll have to fiddle about with this positioning, but so we want black text, none of that. Maybe a drop shadow. We'll have to see how that looks, but we certainly don't want a line box. I wish they defaulted it the other way around, so you don't have all of these and you have to add them rather than take them away, because I'm constantly taking them away. So I think I want that sort of over there. Let's rewind it. Logo. And then it goes purple. Yeah, I just needed it a bit further over. Right, where's the there's the text. There it is. Just needed it there. And we need to turn off our imp because we don't want that imp popping up. So I'm also going to add this gadget. I use this a lot. Global settings. We don't want that in there. Right, just loose, and then we just turn allow imps And there we go. So now I've got no imp. And it's all working exactly as I want it to. Ta-da! And we're sorted. Right, hope you enjoy playing about with that, making your own fancy logos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in your dreams.